What's up, everyone? I hope you're having an awesome day out there. This video is about how to help you win and be successful, where you get actually a sense of completeness and wholeness and a sense of accomplishment with your wins in life in general. Other than the way that we've been raised in society, in the terms of winning, and the way that the world looks at everything, it's about people look at winning as if you gotta beat other people. So we've been raised to compete, and it's a little windy here today, so bear with me, and chilly. But people try to compete, and it's very animalistic and very unconscious behavior. It's a way of the ego. So that's how you know if you're always in the ego. Like, I train in the gym, and I have a pretty decent physique, and the reason for that is because I compete with myself. Not hard on myself, but I actually look at my own journey and I focus on what I'm doing on my journey. I don't care if people are ahead of me, I don't care if people are behind me. Actually, I respect all of them equally. But what's wrong with most people when they're competing, and they're upset and intimidated by you and feel unworthy and whatever, because you're in a state of power when you're focused on yourself and your own dream. And not only that, when you accomplish the goals that you set out for yourself, you feel great because you're on your own path, so that way, if you have days where you're severely injured and you're sick and you're weak, and you're not concerned about competing with them other guys because they're competing with you. But that's fine. If they want to do that, then go ahead. If they want to laugh, they want to smile and go, "Oh, I'm stronger than that guy," and show you up in their little competitive way, well, you guys go ahead, because I'm not involved in that game. But if you want to compete, see, that's the thing, is sometimes I'll go in with a competitive mindset on my training days, where it's like a bunch of people will be, let's say, trying to compete or not liking me or whatever. Well, then I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to compete a little bit today just to show you all up. You want to keep competing with me? I'll show you. So I have a little competition, but how I like to do it is I actually like to lift with people and have a little competition that way. So that way we all know we're competing here, but fitness is not about competition. It's about your own journey of self-discovery and improving yourself. That's all we're doing here. We're not actually competing, but that's a problem when you start to get kind of higher up on terms of success and what people want. Well, then people automatically, it's instinctive, and it's been raised into us in society and school with sports. And keep in mind, sports is not normal. My camera was full, or I was out of space on my phone, and damn, it's freezing here. But I'm gonna make this video short. But where I was going was, sports are actually ritualized war, and they come back from all the way in the Roman days when society was lost. So what they did was, to keep everybody happy, not only fed them and fucking gave them beer and drink and bread and shit, but they gave them ritualized war within the cathedrals, within the cities, so that people, because of their insanity, you gave them ritualized war, and they'd kill each other then. And if you pay attention to the sports now, it's no fucking different. It's like, give all the fucking people their sports and their ritualized war, but what they're not paying attention to is the damage and the psychological problems that are deep underneath the need for that ritualized war. And a lot of it comes back to actually not ravishing the world, fucking the world in a manner like fucking the woman in your world. Like, if you're not ravishing your woman, it's going to show up in weird ass fucking ways, and it actually shows up. Usually the first one, like the one that's mostly consumed, is this ritualized war, which is sports and competing and dominating others. And what you should be doing is, some might either agree with me, but you basically want to not dominate, but ravish your woman and love her fully, so that you're not only getting the psychological weight off of you, but you're actually giving your woman what she really desires, and also what your masculine core wants. So this is like a very interesting topic because of the way we've been raised and how our sexuality has been pushed down, and how all these concepts are considered to be not right, or you gotta go back to church. Get the idea, and that's where it stems from, is religion. But yeah, like doing that, and if you're not ravishing the world and your woman, then it shows up in like weird ass fantasies of like rape and violence and fucking like fucked up shit. So you got to make sure that you're out attacking and ravaging the world and woman, so that these issues don't come out. Like I don't even have to care about sports anymore. Like I watch it because of my dad. Once we get together, we'll watch the sports, and I'll get right into it. I'll be like, get on, dominate them, and like I like get right into the game. I'm like, I'd fight the bastards too, and I start to see like the taintedness of it. But I've also lost the need for it, even the time for it, and the consumption of it. I don't even support it really. I like to follow the games, but I'm so emotionally detached. I don't give a fuck. All the teams lose, and all the teams. It does not affect me. Where most people, they just live for that because they're forgetting these aspects of psychology, which are showing up in their life. So you're not ravishing the world and going out and conquering and fucking crushing it and pursuing your goals and your dreams and your desires and everything that you want to fucking become and what you want to do for your kids and the world. Well, then it's going to show up. You're going to be addicted to sports. You're going to be wanting to rape those bitches or something fucked up. Like, you got to pay attention. That's where this shit comes from. They bottle it up inside themselves because they were too afraid to go fucking answer the call to adventure and go do something courageous in their life. So next thing you know, they're fucking going after children and fucking raping kids and shit. And that's what that comes from. It's a psychological fucking defect because of the fear that they have inside of them. So anyway, this is kind of off topic, but when you win in life, your own sense of accomplishment is more important than other people's losing. Like when you're around people that are competing, like because they're on an unconscious level, they're not awake, and they're not participating in being awake. They're participating in being sheep and unconscious behavioral fucking people, because the world, they're not paying attention. Well, then that's how it is. Like I'm building. Here's a perfect example. Building a campground. I announced it, I was doing it, I was building it, and I had the land right next to me for sale. It's actually right through there. And it's like another chunk of land, and I was going to use that to expand the company and do all that. Well, what do these people do around here? They go out of their way to do everything in their power to buy that out from me, and the lawyers screw me over, the people screw me over. Everyone's like, you gotta make sure. And they're like so sick and insane that they had to make sure that they beat me in their own little world. They're like, we win, we're successful, or whatever. Like, what is that going to get you in life? Like, I'm trying to do a campground so I can make families happy and provide an amazing service to the people that they don't have it here in an amazing way. And these people are trying to stop that. Like, what kind of sick behavior is that? You might as well be just going to war. You might as well be showing up at my doorstep with the rifles because you hate me that bad. Like, that's the sick kind of unconscious behavior that humanity needs to change in order to survive. And the people that are not going to participate in the new level of thought and the new level of awakening and where we need to go as a human race so we don't kill each other off. There's been like... Anyway, in order for that to happen, we got to change. And those people are going to fucking... They're not going to last because the energy of the world is changing, and it's in a new birth aging rate process right now. And whether you believe it or not, Mother Earth is connected to you, the universe is connected, and there's a big plan right now. And if you don't follow it and you don't get on board with it, you're going to be leaving because you missed the point. So anyway, that's an interesting concept. But focus on your own life. Crush your own goals, your level of satisfaction, and always look back at how far you've come. Like, look how far you've grown, how far you've progressed. Always take time to look back, because as you're living in the moment and you're crushing out the world and you're out ravaging with your sword and you're just crushing. Like today, I'm gonna go crush my workout in the gym and really just dominate my workout, or dominate my next few workouts this week. Pay attention, and like I was saying, when you're in the moment, you forget how far you've come. So it's good time to just step back, become the watcher, step outside of yourself, and pay attention and look at how well you've done and congratulate yourself and be like, you know what? But I'm not even near there, because life is really about evolution and how much we're excelling. Like, that's what I personally love. I just want to evolve to like higher levels, you know, and just keep growing as an individual, because that's exciting to me. You know, once I got out of school, then I started pursuing that, and I really started to take this seriously, like when I was 28. So, but hope this video finds you well, and keep on winning in life. And I appreciate the fact that you even want to win and do great things and not compete with others, because it's really a sick, dead mindset mentality behind the world. Although it is a highly competitive world, is unconscious behavior, and it needs to change. And only with people changing their mindset and learning this stuff and actually taking this to a new level, that's the only way we can change Earth. So just do what you can as an individual, teaching your kids, doing all that stuff, and we will change the world, and we will create a great life for our kids, our future generations. But it starts now. It starts with what we're doing today. So peace. Thanks for watching. This is Justin, and awaken the aesthetic version of yourself and inspire others. Peace, guys. Thanks. Oh yeah, and say goodbye to the cat. See you later, Link. Peace, buddy. Yeah, buddy. my Zen master. He knows what peace is all about. Peace.